success.
That was a big moment. Catching in this test match is going to be a key part of the game. And an excellent one from Bellingham to start. Rabada on the board with number 1.
That may have just hit the bottom of the bat. Another one. 2 in the over. South Africa are on fire, and Rabada.
Aiden Markram this time. Again, superb length from Rabada, making the batsman play. Again, he was distracted as well.
Confidently onto the front foot. He's just pushed a few for a couple of runs this time.
That's 4. Yes, drifting onto the pads. Oh, he's got it in the gap. Oh, nicely played. It's in the gap as well and into the boundary. Oh, he's got him.
The length is good. It's full enough. It's around the top of the stumps, and he just gets outside that off stump.
He's got that one, Travis Head. You give him 2 opportunities. Little touches there down the leg side. What a catch!
Oh, this will be gutting for him. Not a good delivery. Angled in. Fainty. South Africa's catching in this first session. Been outstanding. Finished with a beauty.
Shape, and he goes with the swing. At no stage did he try and keep that down. There's those hands again. He doesn't really move his front foot into the shot, but he has silky hands.
He's cut hard. As Smith does, as what Smith does here at Lord's. He scores runs as his 50 comes up. Oh, gets on the back foot and just straight pulls it down the ground. Short of a length, and Smith so quickly into position.
Off stump line.
Otherwise, that'll happen. Give him too much width because he has a big stride forward. Oh, yes! What a catch that is! That is all about cool, calm and reaction.
And another good example of brilliant fielding by the South Africans. That flew. He didn't get it at the first grab, didn't at the second. Stayed composed. Grabbed it 3rd time round.
Try and nip in this last 25 minutes.
That's his strength. And it's a flashing blade. Gets that away. 54 whips. Second in Test match cricket. A very good temperament for this format of the game.
It's a bit tighter. 4 more. Down to 3rd man in the gap between Gully.
And make it a little bit easier for him to start.
Bowls him.
Yes, it's the way of the modern cricketer. You attack before you defend.
Bowls him.
They always talk about top of off. Well, that's not far away from it if it's not spot on.
Tickled fine. There's another 4. And it's taken. The slips cordon have been on song. Also on song is Rabada.
It wasn't anywhere near the right position. Kind of just threw the bat at it. Didn't move. Didn't try and play it. Probably should have played it cross bat. I think we've got 10.
There.
They have just been fantastic. Movement through the air. Crashes into the stubs. Goes in between bat and pad.
And there it is.
Perfect length delivery again. Top of the stumps. And Kagiso Rabada will take the accolades. Brilliant bowling performance on the ultimate stage. Australia, they started off very, very slowly. It was the Rabada and Janssen show.
The sun's shining brightly. Dramatic collapse there hit us. And what do you make of Australia now when they come out? He's done it. Inside edge, back on the stumps. The shape was good. The pace was up there. And it's Mitchell Starc striking for Australia.
Many competitions, many championships. This one, the ball coming back in. Aiden Markram not sure. Tentative. Didn't commit to the defense. Mitchell Starc strikes early yet again for Australia.
Fine shot. Punch down the ground for 4.
This one just coming back in, and a lovely shot there by Ryan Rickleton. But Mitchell Starc is going to be encouraged by this.
Again, punch down the ground. We've seen that once before. It's the second time, and the result the same.
Strong stride into the ball. Just presents the full face of the bat. Very fluent. Just at the point of contact, almost just firming up his wrists.
It's a beautiful shot. He's such a natural player.
From Starc. Just lent on from Rickleton across the square. Look at it gather pace there. Starc trying to swing the ball away.
There you go. Safely snaffled by Kawaja. And he has done it again, Mitchell Starc. This has been a superb spell.
Out of that hitting zone with a way swing. A poor shot from Rickleton.
Using their skill on this surface.
Straight through. Maybe a bit of inside edge, but...
All that no feet movement. Pushing the hands hard at the delivery. And middle stump rattles.
Oh, gone.
So you're always trying to look for that and cover for that. But you've also got to be mindful of he still has that skill set.
Oh, now a long way across. Goes for the magic delivery, full and straight. Bedingham punches it down the ground and gets off the mark with the boundary. All the talk before the game was about two top bowling attacks. 16 for Rickleton. Bavuma's been there for 37 deliveries for 3. Bedingham 2 boundaries off the last 2 balls, 43 for 4.
What is going to happen in front of our eyes very shortly? That's a beautiful shot, and a shot of intention, really. He tried a number of check drives in the first over, but there was nothing held back in that one. That's beautifully worked through the onside. It will make it just, but that is classy.
Well, he's done it once, he's done it twice now. Once down the slope, now up the slope. Oh, boom. A little bit of white ball cricket in the red ball game. He has climbed into that beautifully.
Played some lovely shots today. This has got to be the best one of the lot.
That's a fine shot. Tall man. Just punching it down the ground. That's in the air, taken. Good sharp catch.
But this one was in front of the wicket. Labuschagne, who's a fantastic athlete, shows that athleticism. Brilliant. Really good. They needed something special to break the partnership. Labuschagne provides that.
Another glorious shot. He ended yesterday with 2 boundaries in the over.
Long way across, and there's been a collision in the middle. It will be a dead ball. Lifted himself off the turf. Watch this. Cummins lifted himself off the turf.
Clear gap between bat and ball. No batting involved. We'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets is hitting. Chris, I'm going to get you to overturn your original.
In the air, gone. 2 in the over. Brilliant from Cummins.
Marco Jansen is a handy player. They get really good at this back to middle order to creating opportunities for South African team, and it's snubbed out.
Over the wicket, a lot around the wicket.
He takes the chance by going down the track. Beautifully bowled, outside edge.
And for some time now. Yet again, setting the field, making it look like a bouncer's on the way. Hits the length, and a simple catch to Alex Carey.
Should get 2. Has to hurry. Well, this is going to be close. They're going up. My word, they've come out after lunch. All guns blazing. And this is the last man to be dismissed, Keshav Maharaj, well short of his ground. Here he goes. And what a catch.
He almost got it. Look at Webster here. Goes left, right. Where is it? I mean, he's hit the ball already. He then gets it. Brilliant.
Yes, and what a quick end to the innings after lunch. And the first time the captain has taken 6 wickets.
And now they've bowled out South Africa 138.
How do you make an impact? I think we've seen the older ball get soft and potentially slightly easier to bat as the day has gone on.
And that was outstanding timing.
He has an opportunity, a big opportunity today. First time opening up for Australia.
Full floaty, driven away beautifully by Labuschagne. Edged, gone. Round the wicket.
They were desperate for a break, but this probably could have been his last over. Once again, he catches Khawaja on the crease. He's not a man who looks to get a big stride in. And this one just straightening going up the hill.
First ball. So he's worried about something.
Edged. Brilliant from Rabada. He does get the OK. It is a fair delivery. Green charging again down the pitch.
Proved dividends.
Well, the man who comes in under pressure and delivers time after time.
He's got him. Went for that hard.
Just 5 minutes ago, we were concerned that Marco Jansen might not be able to contribute with an injury. He continues to bowl. He's bowled an extended spell. He's into his 8th over.
Was there a little bit of pad? Was it too high?
The Lungi Ngidi, who's got Stephen Smith here.
Tickled fine. That'll be heads first boundary, and he's glad that he's got a little bit more on it. He doesn't get strangled down the leg. Yes!
If you watched the coverage yesterday, you would have seen Nasser Hussain speaking about how he goes across, and the ball that nips back in is a very good option to him.
We'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching outside, off, impact in line, wickets hitting.
Through him! South Africa well and truly on top here in Australia's second innings.
Mulder, who's a backup bowler, absolutely rips one past the inside edge.
He's lent into it and given it everything there, Pat Cummins. Oh, it's brilliance at its highest order from Ngidi.
A little wider from the crease, spearing it into that sort of leg stump line.
Nice and fine, and that'll run away for 4.
If he's hit that, straight through extra cover. Goes down the hill. There is a sweeper out there just picking it up. Punched. Through mid-on, that will go all the way. Sweep does come out. It's his go-to shot, and he plays it very well. Now, that's closer. That is closer. That looked plumb.
Well, he's performed so well, hasn't he, Rabada, the first couple of days here at Lord's.
Down the leg side. I think he got something on that.
What a day we are set up for tomorrow.
That for a scorecard. 22, 13 and 16 not out from Stark are double figures. And Carey, how vital will those runs be by this time tomorrow? 43 from 50, 144 for 8. Oh, that's close, very close. Yep, gone.
He's solid in defence to Mulder with the ball sort of just outside off, hitting off, and then it's the one that tails in from Rabada.
Will go through. Not many of those. The slip corner's been good, but that found the gap.
Mitchell Stark, toe bat high, but then he's just, you could almost see him trying to decelerate the bat there a little bit, and that just allowed
Johnson to halt this. He can't, and that'll run away for 4.
Throwing his hands at one. Australia are going to take anything that comes their way.
Awkward. Awkward. Frustration again, just dabbed away up the hill. In this whole test match, the ball has done the least. The least seam, the least swing. So that's the good news for you.
How is he doing it? What's the pace of the wicket?
That's the uppercut.
The last wicket would have put on this many. They batted well, they batted beautifully.
Edged over the slip cordon, and that will take Stark to 50. His 11th Test 50. That will also bring up the 200. It will also bring up the 50 partnership. That's going to be at least 3. It may go all the way for 4. It does.
He's gone straight with the arm, the faint tickle.
And gone.
Markram did the damage. Markram is the one that finished the innings. Really, really good innings.
Get 50, 60 off it. Set the tone with the bat.
Nicely played. It's flicked off his legs for the first boundary.
And beautifully clipped away.
Now they go up. Did the ball bounce?
You mentioned earlier, didn't we, Ravi, that he's one of those guys who will venture up. He gets shape through the air, and when you do that, you can get away with some full deliveries. There's no swing.
That's gone through.
In front of himself, has allowed the ball to come to him. There's a little bit of method to the way he's played it.
Good shot there. That's typical Markram. Oh, nicely played. Just climbed into it. Full length delivery.
It's over-pitched. And Markram says, thank you very much.
And flicked away for 4.
There's a poor pull from Mitchell Stark onto a leg stump short of a length.
But you can work out and get a cue.
Flashes and flashes hard.
Yeah, that's nice as well. Just the confidence, just to shift the weight back.
We've not seen much of this in this test match.
Well, that's a nice shot indeed.
It's as good a shot as you've seen today. Completely in control.
Edge, and it's in the gap. It's in that annoying area.
Annoyingly for Cummins, it goes for 4 as well. It's a hard length. You see how it's just stayed down. It's in the gap.
That is so good. That is a fantastic stroke. In the air and straight to cover.
In the field, another good tidy catch. It's getting harder and harder to score out there. That's the one thing I've noticed over the last 5 or 6 overs.
Quick single, and Markram gets his 50. He's got the support of a very parochial crowd here at Lord's as well. Oh, nicely timed. That'll race down the hill. Don't run, save that hammy.
That's not good movement at all.
Oh, outside edge, and it beats Bo Webster, one of the largest wingspans on the ground. He can't take it in.
Oh boy. 1 or 2 very, very stylish drives of late. Pushing South Africa.
Hit it past the bowler. It's always nice to run as close as you can.
Oh, he's getting it to spin. This will go away for 4. That's skillful. And what placement.
Felt like they had fielders everywhere covering the boundary.
It's in the air. And it's gone through.
And what a wicket this would have been. hitting with the turn. He would have looked up and panicked there for a moment. It's just dived in front.
And he gets there. He'll get a big hand. It's been a fighting innings from the skipper. You can see that dressing room, what it means to them. Oh, beautifully played. This is intentional, it's skillful.
Hard sweep, good sweep, boundary for Bavuma.
Is to be able to get over the top of the ball, roll your wrists at the point of contact, which means you hit it along the ground.
Straight down the ground, past Hazelwood. Markram moves from 93. Clipped leg side, clipped all the way to the boundary. A magical Markram 100. His 8th in Test match cricket. And if South Africa go on to win this game...
I said he wouldn't give you anything. He gave him just enough leg stump line.
Yeah, brilliant performance by them. A partnership of 143.
Markram against Australia. He loves batting against Australia. He has 102. The skipper has 65. South Africa have 213 for 2.
Really struggled to build pressure on this partnership. And point back and square leg back, and allowed South Africa to tick it over as Bavuma and Markram. Partnership now 143 starts.
Edge gone. They needed an early one. They've got an early one. Who else? Pat Cummins.
301st Test match wicket. And good sideways movement as well.
Well, that will get the biggest cheer of the morning.
Yeah, just the sink of that shot, just the little base step across and then letting the ball come on.
A fine shot. Enough bat on that for it to reach the fence.
The ball's been moving, but he's tried every opportunity when it presented itself to score runs. Another one dug in, didn't bounce enough. Easily puts it away to the boundary. Markram taking South Africa.
Oh, what a comeback delivery. Thought he had him down the leg side with the glove. It doesn't matter now because he's got through, and that's 2 in the morning session. Australia still believe.
Stark, the big man for the big occasion. This is a big occasion because these two were looking solid, and it's brilliant from Stark. It's outstanding from Stark.
Oh boy, how good is that? That is a glorious cricket shot on any day of the week, but today in particular.
There's just the 3rd boundary, and that's as good as it gets. Into a strong position on the up. It wasn't a half volley. And that is wonderful timing down the ground. It's less than 20 now.
We're in the teens, Polly, we're in the teens. Wide of mid-on, and that'll race away to the boundary. And now we get down to the really small numbers. Positive, Markram again.
It wasn't a genuine half volley, but he's just whipped it through the leg side. Fantastic shot. And now the celebrations are starting. You can hear the South Africans. They are firmly believing.
Is that a really good piece of fielding? Of course it is. In fact, he's out. He's out.
Off the final runs, but what an innings. It can't take away from this 136 that he's achieved. Reina does the honours, and South Africa make history. The ultimate test, the ultimate result for the Proteas. The raw emotion, the jubilation takes over on the field, in the grandstands, in the dressing rooms. Years in the waiting. The ultimate stage to play a test match here at Lord's, the ultimate arena. The biggest opposition in Australia. They've given us so much heartache over the years. But now, the exclamation mark of an ICC event. They've stood tall. and ended up victorious. They'll be singing, they'll be dancing in the streets of South Africa, the Rainbow Nation. They will be very proud of this Proteas unit. Class of 2025, they've stood tall, and they are the ICC Test champions.
They could not knock over South Africa. Should we be surprised? That's 8 Test wins in a row for South Africa.